Welcome to another live stream watch-along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to LA Galaxy versus Minnesota United FC in the Western Conference semifinal of the 2024 MLS Cup playoffs. The final conference semifinal. LA wins, they host Seattle. Minnesota wins, they're going to Seattle. It's that simple. 5 teams are left. By the end of the night, only 4 will be left standing. Our conference finalists will be left standing at the end of tonight, 2 hours from now, 3 hours from now. I'm thinking 2 hours, but who knows? It's that simple. Who knows? LA Galaxy contra Minnesota United FC en la Oeste Conferencia Semifinales de la MLS. They had a good game this weekend for sure. And some results, a lot of results went their way, definitely. But we move. We got LA Galaxy, Minnesota. They aren't even live on Season Pass yet because I guess it got pushed back thanks to you're not. And technically I'm not because they're not even live on Season Pass yet thanks to the damn Fox timing. So there you go. Either way, starting 11s are as follows for LA Galaxy: John McCarthy, John Nelson, Maya Yoshida, Carlos Garces, Miki Yamane. The midfield 3 of Marco Reus, Edwin Cerrillo, Ricky Puig. The attacking midfield 3 of Gabriel Peck, Dejan Joveljic, or the attacking 3, Gabriel Peck, Dejan Joveljic, Joseph Paintsel. Only one-offs, yes, with extra time possible before penalties. For Minnesota United, Dane St. Clair in goal. The back 5 of Bongi Longwan, Carlos Harvey, Michael Boxall, Jefferson Diaz, Joseph Rosales. The midfield 4, Robin Lod, Hassani Dotson, Will Trapp, and Joaquin Pereira, and Kelvin Yeboah up top for Minnesota United. Toronto FC, Blue Jays, Maple Leafs, Raptors, Patriots, Mississippi State, Argos, Cardinals, Mets, Chelsea. Weird. Because MLS wants more money, that's why. MLS wants more money. Apple wants more games. So they make a round best of 3 and then make the playoffs 2 months long with the international break in between both types of rounds. You think Dane St. Clair's the same level as Maxime Crepeau? No. No. I think Max is better. I think Max is better. I mean, St. Clair isn't bad, but Max is better. Five minutes till they go live on Season Pass. Why would they play it like this? Not surprised football isn't popular in the States. The men's national team sucks. MLS is a corporate mess. You're not wrong to a certain extent. You're not wrong. Good evening. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing very good. We're on our way in this match. We'll keep pushing. The final conference semi. We'll review the game once it's over. We got recap tomorrow, conference final predictions, and then we move. It's that simple. I'm a Panthers fan, Canes fan. I like the Braves. MLB is so hard to watch. About your team spending a lot for streaming. Thought about following MLS. But the Braves still are a good team. Now the problem is they just somehow choke when they're supposed to be good, and then when they are the underdog, they win. But I like the Braves. I want them to win. Especially if they're not playing the Jays or Cardinals. Well, it depends on the Cardinals. Part of it depends who needs it more. But next week's going to be great. Wednesday we play Madrid. Saturday's Libertadores final, the big one. Liverpool versus City. Here we go. Chelsea Heidenheim for me. Here we go. You do realize that Alex is playing Pablo, right? You do realize that, right? You do realize that, right? Here we go. After today, there's only 3 more matches this season, MLS. 3 more matches this season in MLS. The 2 conference finals and the MLS Cup. This is the 4th of the last 4, technically, I guess. But the season's going to be over before you know it. And then hope springs eternal before you know it, because then that'll happen. But Minnesota versus LA Galaxy. The winner goes to the conference final. The loser goes home. LA Galaxy are in prime position to be the MLS Cup champions this year if they don't choke tonight. That's pretty much the thing, is if they don't choke tonight, Seattle's going to be tough, but they should be able to handle that at home. They control the MLS Cup destiny. LA Galaxy will host MLS Cup. If they can make it all the way, they will host the MLS Cup final. At this point, they better. With all the chaos surrounding them, they better host the final. It's up to them to make sure that happens. Tonight, next week, and, of course, when we get to the final. Nice, Isaiah. Nice. We have an Eastern Conference final. Orlando hosting New York Red Bulls, the 4v7. If LA Galaxy loses tonight, Minnesota will go to Seattle during the conference final. If LA Galaxy wins, Seattle's coming to LA. Starting 11 for Galaxy. McCarthy, Nelson, Yoshida, Garces, Yamane, Puig, Cerrillo, Royce, Paintsel, Joveljic, Beck for LA Galaxy. Marky Delgado and Eric Zavaleta are on the bench, if you were wondering. Starting 11 for Minnesota United. Dane St. Clair, Rosales, Diaz, Boxall, Harvey, Longwan, Pereira, Trapp, Dodson, Lud, Yaboa for Minnesota United FC. Tenny Louis-Shea is on the bench. And Timu Puki on the bench as well. How we doing? Can LA come out of the doldrums like the Dodgers did earlier this year? Ricky Puig, player to watch for this game, 4 goals in the playoffs for the Galaxy. Okay, that does sound pretty good. Game will kick off very soon. We got Kelvin Yeboah as the player to watch for Minnesota. 7 goals in 9 regular season matches for Minnesota United. For Kelvin Yeboah. Okay, that sounds pretty good as well. Minnesota, luckily, are here after beating RSL twice in penalties. I mean, RSL wasn't great recently. Here we go. I see incoming choke for Galaxy. Don Garber will freak out if Galaxy loses. I think Minnesota's going to have to climb a mountain to win this game at this point, to be fair. Touchdown Seahawks 14-3. Off the interception. Game's about to start. Here we go. Where's Blitzo? Blitzo's been here. He was here yesterday and during the Orlando game. Yeezus. He was here during the international break. Sean. I hope he's okay. It's been a while for him. Broncos up 16-13 in Vegas. Let's get our first win in Vegas in franchise history. I hope they do. Game's about to start. I believe. Russ could never beat the Raiders. Oh, wait, no. Justin Fields was playing that game, wasn't he? Justin Fields played that game, yeah? I think so. Because the Steelers just beat the Raiders a couple of weeks ago, didn't they? But Rodgers could be on the move in 2025. Hold on. Yeah, they won that game. I saw them win that game. So, yeah, October 13th, Justin Fields won that game, yeah. Rodgers definitely getting cut. I could smell it. 19-8-7 for the Galaxy, 15-12-7 for Minnesota, 13-1-3 at home for the Galaxy, 8-6-3 on the road for Minnesota, 5 MLS Cups to 0, 1 MLS 1-0 in the playoffs against Minnesota, 2019, of course. Here we go. Referee tonight, Rosendo Mendoza. Well, hey, at least it's somebody I barely even know. Soren Stoica, the VAR official. Let's see how this goes. Is it about to start? Yep, they're about to kick off. Seconds away. Minnesota wearing their black kits. Galaxy wearing their white. Here we go. Devontae to the Saints. No, Devontae to where Aaron Rodgers goes. Who knows? Maybe it will be the Saints. I don't know. I wouldn't be mad about it. Played forward. I don't know. "17 seconds in. Here comes LA Galaxy. In through. Gabriel Peck. Still Gabriel Peck. Goal! 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 Gabriel Peck! Seconds into the match. They find their way down the pitch. 1-0 Galaxy. Gabriel Peck. Less than a minute into the match. Wow. 52 seconds. Gabriel Peck. Ricky Poos gets it through. What a fast break. What a fast break for the Galaxy. Gabriel Peck just deposits it past Dane St. Clair. And here come the Galaxy. Gabriel Peck 1-0. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take long. Yeah, I don't think this one's going to take that long. One nil. 1-0 esta noche. Is this Galaxy's year? I'd say yes at this point. They've been dominant throughout the playoffs. They really got mad they lost the number 1 seed. And in the end, they'll still host the conference final if they hold on. Man, they got mad they lost that number 1 seed. Saved by Dane St. Clair. And even in the end, they're still going to host the conference final because LAFC choked. It's Galaxy's year. Orlando's a hated team. I don't think Orlando's a hated team unless you're saying Red Bull's going to beat the hell out of Orlando. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Can't believe I'm saying this, but vamos Red Bull. Oh, you're a Miami fan. Oh, right. Okay, Miami fans are the ones who hate Orlando. I guess Atlanta as well, but I don't hate Orlando. I'm fine with a team. Orlando's a beautiful city. Yeboah, shot, cleared away. Oh my God, up and down the pitch. McCarthy covers it. 3 minutes in, 1-0. How this game's on fire. High octane. High octane. Galaxy has an early lead, though. Can they build onto it? I wouldn't say. I don't think Orlando's hated. Red Bull, yeah. People don't like what Red Bull stands for, the fact they're owned by Red Bull, that they should still be the Metro Stars, but Orlando, that isn't a Miami or Atlanta fan, Orlando's hated? Nashville fans, okay, yeah, well, them too. But okay, maybe Orlando's more hated than I thought. I have no problem with the team, and Orlando is a very beautiful city, so. Fifth minute. I'd say they're just passionate ultras. Wasn't NYCFC the team that had the fascist ultra problem? I think you're talking about the wrong New York team. Header. I wouldn't know because I've never had any surgery, let alone knee surgery. So I can't really tell you or give you any tips. Shot, goal, 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 Kelvin Yeboah. It's 1-1. Oh my God. Both teams have a goal within 5 minutes. Kelvin Yeboah. Top bins it. He got denied earlier. Now he scores. Good defensive pickup. Plays it on to Yeboah. Top bins. McCarthy couldn't stop that one. Diaz played it on to Yeboah. Top bins. Kelvin Yeboah. One, uno. Daniel with a $5 super chat says, I want to say thank you, NYCFC, for an amazing season last year. We missed the playoff. 2023 made the second round. 2024. Hey, that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade. You missed Gabriel Peck scoring in 30 seconds. And you missed Kelvin Yeboah just score. Interesting. 7th minute. Have to look into that. 1-1, uno esta noche. Boom. There we go. Thank you, Daniel, for the $4.99, by the way. We will review this game once it's over. Eighth minute. Playing forward, LA Galaxy have to find an answer. This game has been up and down, back and forth. Very good defensive, good press to lead to the goal for Minnesota, though. Playing up. Royce. Marco Royce plays it on Yamane. Marco Royce. Still Marco Royce. You kidding me? Oh, here we go. Playing forward. Gabriel Peck. Good tackle by Minnesota. Shot! What a save by Dane St. Clair. That'll be a goal kick. 8 minutes in. 1-1. Slips it through. Boxall. No, it went wide. He just jumped. It went wide. Okay. Greg Vanney is 13-6-2 in the MLS Cup playoffs. Third most playoff wins among active head coaches. And you know where most of those came from. Because actually, correct me if I'm wrong, but did they win any playoff games the one time he made it before this year with LA? I don't think they did. I think all those wins have came with Toronto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Vanney has a playoff win in LA. Okay, so yeah. Oh! Beat Nashville. Oh, Nashville, yep. Two draws for Eric Ramsey in the playoffs. That's it for him. But he won both penalty shootouts, or they won both penalty shootouts. So one of his playoff wins of his 13 have been with the LA Galaxy. 12 of them were with Toronto. Well, oh, my bad. 3 of them are. 3 of them are. Well, right now, 2 of them are. Well, actually, no, 3, yeah. 3, 1 and 22, and then the first 2, and yeah, my bad. So 10 of them are Toronto, 3 of them are in LA before today started. Why'd I forget to count those? Okay. Oh, so he got revenge on Nashville, too. Okay, well, there we go. I think it was the I think NYCFC was connected with the National Socialists. I was not expecting this result so fast. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be 1-1 this quickly. No, not at all. I don't exactly remember either. Plays over the top. Header cleared. Besides, I think when NYCFC's went down, it was around the Iron Front time period, which that was Not much to... say. Marco Royce. '13th minute, 1-1. Can Minnesota hold on to this? Playing forward. Oh! Overruns it. And that will be a free kick for LA Galaxy. Ricky Pooge brought down for a free kick. Let's look at the MLS table, by the way. I just want to look at something. If LA Galaxy loses, let's see who would host the MLS Cup. Seattle's above Orlando City, and Minnesota is above Red Bull. So Red Bull has no chance to host the MLS Cup no matter what. Minnesota, if they were to beat LA Galaxy, then beat Seattle, if they're playing Red Bull, they'd host MLS Cup at Allianz Field. If Seattle beats Minnesota or LA Galaxy, it's very likely, if Seattle beats LA Galaxy or ends up having to play Minnesota and beats Minnesota, they would host MLS Cup over Orlando or Red Bull. So it's that simple. Plays down. Shot! Oh, wide! Wide! Yoshida puts it wide. So close to a second goal for the Galaxy. Good play through. Yoshida's onside, and he puts it wide. But St. Clair was going to get there with how slow that ball was, even if it did go inside the post. '15th minute, so it was going to get saved anyway. Is it just me? Is it just me, or does Greg Vanney's hair seem thinner? It does. It kind of does. Or maybe it's turning gray. I don't know. It's not a bad look. It's not a bad look, but still. 16th minute. Hope Yoshida wins MLS Cup his first year. This is his first year in MLS? Could have sworn he was here last year. Hold on. Now you make me wonder. Hold on. Agreed. He was in August. Yoshida's been in LA since August of 2023, so it's his first full season, but his 1.5 season. But it's his first full season, so I guess technically you're right. But he's been there since August of last year, so technically not his first season. First full season, yes. First season with the Galaxy? No. And Gabriel Peck is down. Yamane is new, though. I know that much. He got signed in the winter in 2024. So there you go. There you go. Marco Royce came in halfway through 24, of course. Free kick for LA Galaxy. Marco Royce to take. Minshew's diminishing returns. Yeah, that's kind of what's happened the whole time with him. He starts well and then just... Yeah. I hate it for him. Header! Shot! Goal! Goal! with the header. Dejan Joveljic with a header puts it home. 2-1. Galaxy. Dejan Joveljic with a header. Wow. There we go. There we land. Boom. Royce puts it on a silver platter for Dejan Joveljic. Boom. St. Clair couldn't get there. I mean, I think he's a good goalkeeper, but he's not as good as Max Crepeau, if that's what you're asking. That is the goal for Dejan Joveljic, 19th minute. It is 2-1, 2-1. What a header by Dejan Joveljic. Jeez. Let me guess. VAR. Nope, it's a goal. It's a goal. It is a goal. LA has the lead once again. Now can... Oh, here comes Gabriel Peck. Gabriel Peck crosses the ball. Joveljic. That'll be out. LA Galaxy. Man, this game is high octane. This game is high octane. Goal Galaxy. Yep. 2-1 Galaxy. 2-1. We're back, or they're back on top. 28-0-7 when leading their last 35 MLS matches for the Galaxy. If they're leading, hold on. Let me check on the MLS website. Let's make sure that third one is ties, because yeah, ties is third MLS. Ties is third in MLS. So yeah, if the Galaxy their last 35 when they've led, the last 35 matches where they led, they don't lose. They either draw or win, which draw would mean extra time. But the Galaxy are hard to beat when they have a lead. Gabriel Peck has been developed very well by Vanny. Started on the bench for the first few months, earned his way into the 11. That's how you develop young players with potential. Yeah, exactly. And that's the type of player he always wanted in Toronto. And we've still tried to build players on the wing ever since. And, of course, the closest he got was Lucas Hansen and Benazet, but guess what? On loan. They couldn't stay. But, yeah, so that's just saved by McCarthy. Yep. Turns out it was smart to have Drake May sit for so long. I mean, also because that damn offensive line would have killed him. That offensive line would have killed him. 1-4-2 versus the Galaxy in Carson for Minnesota. No. 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. Yep, I'm not going to be able to watch Survivor Series. Thank you, MLS. Hey, you can watch the main event after it's over on Peacock. I know I can, but I'm going to see spoilers somehow. What's the use? Joseph should come to Toronto. Yeah. We need a striker. Joseph still has it. We should have done it last year. I was saying it last winter when Miami was going to let him go. We should have signed him then. And then Montreal did it. In my opinion, well, now that you know he's not washed, get him. What's the worst that could happen? He turns into CJ Sapong. He was only on a 1-year deal. Like, the worst that could happen is Joseph Martinez turns into CJ Sapong. Yes. But I'd rather see Joseph Martinez play up top than Prince Owusu. So 23rd minute. Two 1 LA Galaxy is going to be the next Kai Kamara. Whoa. Well, I think that's a little bit disrespectful. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's disrespectful towards Joseph or Kai Kamara, but either way. Header, get it out. Robin Lod on the ball. I think LA Galaxy's winning the cup. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. Gabriel Peck. Oh, gets tumbled over, and that's not a free kick for LA? Okay, interesting. Oh no, Red Bulls are hot. Galaxy is on fire, though. Galaxy's a better team, and they're on fire. If they don't win MLS Cup, they screwed up. That's all I'm saying. LA Galaxy doesn't win MLS Cup, they screwed up. It's going to be at their house. Might be a Galaxy Red Bull final. I think Galaxy wins that. No. I think they're good enough the way they are. To be fair, I think Cerrillo's good. Marco Royce, yeah, he's a stopgap, but they can find a player that fits the system better. I think Pavon, he was good for his time, but no, I don't think you go back to that well. I really don't. I don't think he fits the culture Vanny's trying to set anyway. I think they're good where they are, frankly. Galaxy versus Red Bull final. We'll see. Galaxy, you host the final if you make it. I don't know where I really want to lean towards on the Eastern Conference final, but you know what? I can't say that yet, but I kind of feel like the real MLS Cup final is going to be the Western Conference final. When did you realize Vanny wasn't the problem in LA? Shot saved. Basically, as soon as Klein got fired, like this season, let's be honest, like Greg Vanny wasn't the problem in LA. And 2022 kind of showed that, but this year totally showed that Vanny wasn't the problem. It was Klein. But I think everybody knew that. I never called Vanny the problem. But he's got to have a team that's on fire to a certain extent. He's got to have some really good players. I'm not saying Vanny's that great of a manager. I don't think he's anything special. I think when he's on his best teams, like LA right now, he's got the players to play his system, and they're playing perfectly. Toronto, Seba, Josie, they played perfectly. I think it's more about the talent of the players, and Vanny sets them up the right way. But when they rotate, they still look like crap. Remember that Seattle game earlier in the year? Yeah. I've seen many of those moments. Many. But hey, Vanny's got an MLS Cup and he's about to get a second. So, you know. Should he have 4? Yeah. Well, if he wins MLS Cup with Seattle or against, not Seattle, LA Galaxy, should he win 4? Should he have 4 at this point instead of 2? Yes. Should 3 of those be with Toronto? Yes. But maybe the bad thing for him is he only would have 2 and 1 with Toronto. Maybe that's his problem. I knew Vanny wasn't the problem due to the fact he had shit players outside of Puig. When they got Puig, they won a playoff game, and we knew he's the one to build through. Except when he completely rotates the squad. That just goes to hell. He's better than Charlie Rodriguez, so that's a plus. That means Charlie Rodriguez will never play again for El Tri. I hope to God that's what it means. Ugh. Charlie Rodriguez makes me want to puke. Well, when he plays for El Tri. For some reason, he plays well for Cruz Azul. When he plays for El Tri, it makes me want to puke. I'm not even a Mexico fan. Shot wide. So Fidalgo can be worse. Well, Gignac's already played for France. So there you go. I wouldn't count out Seattle either, but I would say Peck number 1, Pavon second, Alessandrini third. Nothing against Alessandrini, but he ain't as good as Peck or Pavon, in my opinion. Corner, surprisingly. 30th minute, 2-1 LA Galaxy. Closer than I expected for a game that was starting off to be back and forth. Ricky Puig. Thirtieth minute. When Mexico beat Guatemala, Mexico fans acted like they beat Argentina. You mean Honduras? When did Mexico play Guatemala over the past? Feels like a while ago. Last time Mexico beat Argentina was back in 2002. Yeah, Honduras. I was like, hold on. I don't even think Mexico's played Guatemala in the past 2 years. Let's see. I'd say center back. Joveljic is good. If he leaves, definitely a striker. But right now, you're good. Wings are good. Midfield is good. If Roy stays, you don't have to really focus on that. Maybe a backup. But really, center back. Yoshida is good. But Garces, I know normally it's, Caceres until he got, until he got hurt. Jalen Neal, I don't know what the hell happened to him. I wish he was. Jalen Neal had some potential, but something happened to him. Eric Zavaleta, if he plays, hell no. He still sucks. Goalkeeper, they could probably upgrade. Makovic is probably the upgrade there. Yeah, star striker would be great, but Joveljic does good enough. So, exactly. I want an LAFC jersey, but I want a Bouanga jersey. As I said, the only jersey I would never wear is a Montreal jersey. I'll collect everything else. It's better than wearing a Saints jersey whenever they play. Galaxy-wise, I love that throwback. I love all three of their past throwbacks they've put out. I don't know which one. Hell, I'd probably put Vanny on there. Screw it. Especially if it was a throwback. Vanny number 3. Yeah, why not? Yeah, if they win MLS Cup, I should put Vanny on there. Yes. Playing forward. (26-16) Broncos. Why would I not want to wear a Montreal kit if I was... Weird. 34th minute. 2017 TFC was something else. Yeah. And early 2018. But like 2016 to 2019, hell, 2016 to 2020 was amazing. Before that, 2015 was getting there. It wasn't exactly pre-2015 TFC, and it wasn't exactly post-2020 TFC. It was its own thing, but it was enjoyable. 2014 was kind of like leading to that as well. Like, I would break it down into 2017 to 2013 TFC with some bright spots. 2014-15 TFC, 2016 to 2020 TFC, then 21 to 24. With, like, one bright spot. There's, like, 4 eras. It's, like, pre-2014. Ooh. I mean, I'm biased, but 2017 Girault. Like, I'm biased, but 2017 Girault. Yeah, Vela had a good 2019 season, but the meaning of what 2017 Girault means to me is just means more to me. So, it is what it is. Me too. But at least he's back in the front office. So. There you go. Corner for free kick for Minnesota United. What was the throw in? But either way, McCarthy, what was he doing? Well, that was more Pozuelo. Giovinco was more... That was his own thing. Like, Giovinco was... I can't say he was MLS Messi. I think that was... Well, until Messi got here. That was more Pozuelo. Alejandro Pozuelo. Like, he's Aldi Messi. Well, now I call him Aldi Messi. But, like, the way Pozuelo played was more like Messi, though. Comparatively. Giovinco was just more of a... I'd say... Cross in. Well, no. Shot! Goal! Goal! Joseph Paintsel scores for the Galaxy. 3-1 Joseph Paintsel scores. Across the box, Joseph Paintsel turns it home. 3-1. 3-1. Yamane plays it through at the far post. Paintsel is there. Boom. Slots it home, and he puts it just past the arm of Dane St. Clair. Far angle and just pops it in the post. Paintsel. Off the foot of St. Clair and in. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy for Greg Vanny. Screw it. I'm happy for him. Yeah, Miki Yamane with an assist. at this point. Told you Crepeau is better. Told you Maximum Crepeau is better. I told you. I mean, Galaxy's just too good. That's all I'm saying. 3-1, 38th minute. Yeah, this game's over. The Galaxy is real. Miami, frauds. LAFC, frauds. Columbus, out of gas. I won't call them frauds, but out of gas. Cincy, frauds. Blocked away. Brought down. Yeboah puts it just across the goal mouth and out. Still back and forth, though. Ricky Pooch to get one. Minnesota almost pulls one back. This game is amazing. The best game of the whole weekend to end it. I won't complain. I won't complain. Very, very good game. Who's on Fraud Watch? Miami, LAFC, Cincinnati's been frauds. I don't even... No. Cincinnati's been frauds. Cincinnati have been frauds. Screw Fraud Watch. Cincinnati have been frauds for at least 8 months now. Like they were on Fraud Watch after they threw the Eastern Conference Final last year. Now they're just frauds. I have a feeling 2024 MLS Cup will be the 2022 MLS Cup minus the broken leg to the LA keeper. Columbus are not on Fraud Watch. No, they just ran out of gas. There's a difference. Red Bull played them perfectly and Columbus ran out of gas. There's a difference. They saved their CCL hangover and Leagues Cup hangover for the playoffs. There's a difference. And I guess also post the goalkeeper fiasco. That's kind of when Columbus started to dip down, was the goalkeeper fiasco. I'd say they ran out of gas. I won't call Columbus frauds. They have to win MLS Cup not to be frauds, or at least get to the CONCACAF Champions Cup semifinal. Then I'll stop calling Cincy frauds. Even winning a Shield won't stop me from calling Cincy frauds, because the last time they won the Shield, what happened? They started to be on Fraud Watch, right? So if Cincy wins MLS Cup, I don't know about Leagues Cup. No, that won't change anything. Miami won Leagues Cup, didn't even make the playoffs. Columbus won Leagues Cup and ran out of gas. So, Leagues Cup won't change anything for Cincy. They've never got out of the group. Wait. No, I think Querétaro did get out of the group, did they? Either way. That's sort of... Okay, that's sort of... All right. That's sort of dichotomy, but okay. I'd say semifinals of Champions Cup or win the MLS Cup for Cincinnati. Whatever happens first. I'd say Cincinnati's not even supposed to get past the round of 16 of the CONCACAF. And they didn't this year. So next year they'll be back to CONCACAF because of how high they finished. I think they'll be back. So, yeah. Semifinals of CONCACAF or win the MLS Cup. You're frauds until then. I think that's fair. Leagues Cup doesn't matter. Winning Leagues Cup doesn't change anything. That don't mean nothing. 43rd minute. And I guess it also depends on how Cincinnati did it. RSL are frauds? Yeah, true. But they sort of started hot and just dipped. I hate to admit it, but Seattle's beaten Toronto to the punch multiple times. They have more MLS Cups. They won the CCL. Toronto's turned into shit since 2020. Seattle are still consistent. They should have turned to shit, but they're still consistent. So you know what? Seattle's the bigger team. I hate to admit it, but it's true. Joveljic, penalty for Minnesota. Exactly, and they didn't make the playoffs the year of, so. Penalty para Minnesota. Carlos Harvey taken down by Joveljic. Oh, Harvey taken down. He bowls over like a bowling ball. Penalty. I don't know what the hell Joveljic was doing there. That was... Thank God Paintsel scored. Unless McCarthy makes the save. He's pretty good at saving penalties. As Philly knows. As Philly knows, VAR decision penalty. We didn't need to know. Kelvin Yeboah going for another goal. This time it's on a penalty kick against John McCarthy, MLS Cup champion, now playing for the other team in LA. Because Hugo Lloris went to LAFC. John McCarthy is going to the bank laughing. Well, I don't know about that, but not yet. They got to win this game because just lasting another day doesn't change anything. 3-1 as we speak. Kelvin Yeboah to take, and Carlos Harvey goes down. And it gets Joseph Paintsel a yellow card because he must have slapped Harvey. Oh, my God. Here we go. Carlos Harvey acts like he got slapped. What went on there? You just got slapped across the face, my friend. Joseph Paintsel goes roundhouse slap on him. Well, grazed him, but it's a yellow card. Joseph Paintsel gets a yellow card. 45th minute. Oh, my God. This game's going to go off the rails. Harvey sent to the other side of the box. Yeboah versus McCarthy. A little bit of shithousing, aren't we doing? A little bit of shithousing. Galaxy got to stay calm. I don't know what's more brain dead. Joveljic's foul or Paintsel going backhand roundhouse slap. Galaxy got to stay calm. 7 minutes of stoppage time. There's going to be 7 minutes of stoppage time before the end of this half. Royce got a low taper fade. Huh. I got to look. A little bit of crap homing. Shithousing. Crap homing. Yeah, that's good. Yeboah steps back. I don't know if I like this run up. Steps back and then runs up. I don't know if I like that either. If he does a stutter step, I'm going to have a fit. Oh, my God. Stutter step. Saved! 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 Why did I see that coming? Oh, my God. What a stutter. He does a stutter step and gets saved. Can we stop with the stutter steps, please? Can we stop with the stutter steps? My God, they never work. They never work. Oh, he came off his line. McCarthy came off the line. They're going to check it that he came off the line. It's obvious he was off the line. Thanks to the stutter step. Only stutter step once. Yep, they're going back to VAR and they're going to check it once again. Ain't no way. He was way off the line. It was obvious. He knows he was off his line. Yep, way off the line as the ball was struck. Retake. Retake for Minnesota. Can he do it again? Probably not. If Yeboah does another stutter step after freaking getting caught on a stutter step, I'm going to flip. I'm not even a Minnesota fan, and I'm going to flip. That is some bull. That'd be some bull. Yeboah. That'd be some bull. Penalty retake. 48th minute. 52 minutes. He's doing the same run-up as we speak. He's starting inside the goal. Shot! Oh, goal! He goes straight at it. He knew what he was doing. Kelvin Yeboah slams it home. 48th minute. 3-2. Me thinks he knew what he was doing. Sangbin improves. 45 plus 3. 3-2, 3-2. See, here's the thing. I think he knew what he was doing. I think he knew what he was doing with that stutter step. John McCarthy is very much close to being off his line when he sets up. Like, he takes as much of a area as he can up to the penalty. I think he knew what he was doing. Just a hunch. I think he knew what he was doing. No, I don't see Galaxy choking this match. They'll get another goal. Maybe 4-3, but they're getting another goal. 50th minute. 52 minutes is the end of the first half. Luckily for Paintsel, he scored. Right now, LA still leads with a Paintsel goal. What a half. Maybe stutter steps do work. Maybe stutter steps do work. You just got to pick your battles and see if the goalkeeper that you go against really sets up right on the line, sets up as far as he can on the line. Being up 2 is always dangerous, especially 2-0. But I guess 3-1 is just as dangerous. Minnesota's going for it, though. Thoughts on Royce starting? I mean, he's had a pretty good game, in my opinion. I don't have problems with him. I think he's playing well. Hasn't looked rusty, which after 2 weeks off, you'd be worried that he would. I don't think he's looked rusty. Playing forward. Yamane. Blocked away. Free kick for Minnesota. 51st minute. Getting to the final minute of stoppage time if they call it straight at 52. And honestly, if Minnesota was going to play this half line, I don't think Marky Delgado should have played this game, if that's what you're asking. At least not 90 minutes. Or 85 or 70. I don't think so. I think Minnesota would have ripped Marky Delgado to shreds. This isn't really the best place to play Marky Delgado. True. Yeah, 52 would be 7 minutes. Let's see if they call it. Gabriel Peck is covered in grass stains. At least it was right before the half. That's the good news. And Pula Miami. Oh, yeah. 52nd minute. We're past the allotted stoppage time, but of course, the retake will probably end up giving a couple more minutes. Paintsel, good job keeping it in for Paintsel. 3-2, 3-2. Yamane plays forward. I can kind of see the low taper fade on Royce. I can kind of see it. I can kind of, yeah, I see. I can't believe they hired Mascherano before Xavi. Same here. Because I was saying Xavi first. Real Madrid, Apple are in negotiations to create the infinite Santiago Bernabeu with glasses. With these glasses, you could watch Madrid matches as if you're at the Santiago Bernabeu. Shit, I'd try it. Did they even call Xavi at all? I have no idea. I didn't get no scoops. I don't know. Maybe Tommy Bogues knows, but I don't. 54th minute free kick for Ricky Puig. You would think they did, but somebody was saying Xavi and Messi aren't even that good of friends. Which after this kind of makes sense. Galaxy. Oh, Cerrillo. What a play to keep that. Or TFC rivals with Vancouver. Not on the TFC side, no. Vancouver really feels like we're a rival. I don't. TFC fans don't feel like Vancouver's a true rival. They're like the redheaded stepchild. Vancouver fans see it as a rivalry, though, which is exactly why they're the redheaded stepchild. Pretty much. He ain't that great. Argentinian fans are happy Mascherano's leaving the U20, so that tells you exactly what it was. Doesn't sound too good. 55th minute. You think JJ Redick's a good coach? Yeah, I think so. I think he is. I think he is a good coach. He's got a very good knowledge of the game of basketball. He's a very good coach. Solid player back when he was a player. Has a good way of speaking. Yeah, he's a good coach. It's better than some of the coaches LeBron's played under. There's a couple that were worthless. Ty Lue, Darvin Ham. Jovic loses the ball. Shot saved by Dane St. Clair. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, LeBron's played under some useless coaches. Like, the best coach LeBron's ever played under was Spoelstra. That's obvious. Like, that's not even a question. Like, LeBron playing under Spoelstra was the best coach he ever had. Because Spoelstra is one of the best coaches of all time. But LeBron's played under some useless coaches. Darvin Ham, Ty Lue, they are useless. They're useless coaches. JJ Redick's actually a really good coach. He might be one of the better ones LeBron's played under. Where does Girault rank best MLS players of all time? Top 5. Gotta be. Top 5. I wouldn't say number 1, but top 5. 57th minute. I think they're a pretty talented team. They have some good players. OG Anunoby's playing well. I think they have some good players. They have a high ceiling. They have a higher ceiling. The East is just trash right now, but it'll set back. Halftime. It is halftime, 3-2 for the LA Galaxy. Miro tiempo 3-2 para Galaxy. Lakers want Valanciunas. Well, I'd be happy for him. That's halftime. He's up there, but Dwayne DeRosario, all time. I grew up loving D-Rose, a player. He was always my favorite. When he was at TFC, of course, favorite TFC player, favorite Canada player, favorite MLS player. It's got to be D-Rose, then Giovinco, honestly. Then I guess Bernadeschi and Lorea right now, and also Quanamac is an underrated striker. I agree. They need to stretch big like Valanciunas to be good for the bench too. I agree with that. He doesn't give a crap. He doesn't give a shit. He got his money. That's what Saudi Arabia is for, not MLS. But hey, maybe Saudi will take him. He just doesn't give a shit. He don't want to be here. He doesn't actually want to be in MLS. He got his money. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. 3-2. Galaxy leads. 45 more minutes. How much crazier can this match get? Today será osmino tiempo. We'll be back. Sit tight. We're back for the stats of the half. Nice. Nice. Broncos won. Nice. I don't blame you. We're back for the stats at the half. Here we go. 71% possession to 29% possession. 9 shots to 7. 4 shots on goal to 4. 310 accurate passes. 93% to 95. 71%. 7 fouls to 10. 1 corner to 3. 9 shots to 7. 4 shots on goal to 4. We got 335 passes to 134. 93% pass accuracy to 71%. 4 throws to 6. 1 offside to 0. 1 yellow card to 0. 0 red cards to 0. Eagles or Rams? Eagles. Eagles. Well, hold on. I think that's what I... Yeah, I picked the Eagles over the Rams. Yep. Just cashed out on the Packers. Might as well. Pittsburgh lost. Let's get everything marked down but the NFL or the Monday game. I guess that would technically, yeah. And I guess the Sunday night game as well. Packers beat the 49ers. I had that. Boom. Titans over the Texans. Wrong. Minnesota, Chicago. Minnesota, yep. Detroit over Indianapolis. Oh, yeah, they beat their ass. I don't even have to look that one. I know. I wouldn't say ass beat, but whatever. Giants, yeah, the Dolphins beat the Patriots. Tampa Bay beat the Giants. Washington lost to Dallas. That's 3. Kansas City beat Carolina last second. Denver beat Vegas. Seahawks beat the Cardinals. Philadelphia Rams, Baltimore Chargers. Okay, there you go. Well, I mean, 2022, they were good. For me, I think, speaking of, by the way, when it comes to these playoffs, frankly, when it comes to these playoffs so far, I think Galaxy, they've been the better side. I believe that the Galaxy's been the better side tonight, but I do believe Minnesota's had chances and they've pushed the ball forward at times. They've been good against the run of play. Galaxy's been brain dead at times on this match defensively, which led to them being only up 1 instead of 3. Their offenses look great. Their defense at times could use a little bit better, I would say. Use a little bit better thought process and ideals. Red Bull, Galaxy, or Seattle ride momentum to win MLS Cup. Well, they still have the damn conference finals to deal with, and still they have LA has 45 minutes to deal with before then. Just to say. But let's see what happens. With that being said, LA's the better team, but Minnesota's had their moments. Cashed out on Chiefs, Real Madrid, Man U, or draw. Now just cash out on Packers, about to cash out on Galaxy. Galaxy. Galaxy versus Seattle will determine the cup winner, in my opinion. Don't be so hasty. Madrid won paying good. It was at -300 before the game started versus Leganes. You bet enough in one day, you'll win. He chose Canada. Red Bull's good, but not enough to win. The sad thing about the USA striker problems is the fact that Jonathan David still could have chose the USA and he would have had a chance. So luckily he did choose Canada. It's not like the USA had a locked-on striker for the past couple of years that would have made it stupid for Jonathan David to even consider the USA. He could have chose the USA and done it with USA. With that being said, we move on to the second half, sooner rather than later. It is what it is. Does Canada have another top quality striker? No, but Tenny Louis could become one. Theo Bair, possibly. Second half's about to start. Seconds away from the second half kicking off. I agree. Put a new parlay. Galaxy to win. Both halves at +120. Tijuana to win. Leafs versus Utah under 5.5. Well, possible. Tenny Louis on for the second half for Minnesota. I have nothing to do with the Costco guys, so no, I do not. I do not. I'm not in that extended family, so no, I do not. I have nothing to do with that extended family. I could see over 5.5. I would agree with that. Really wish Tamori chose Canada. Me and you both, but Moise Bombito fixed that problem. And turns out Derek Cornelius fixed that problem too. Shockingly, I know. Second half's about to start. Galaxy to kick off. 45 more minutes if they hold the lead to a conference final. And here we go. Corner for LA. 3-2. Segor, he's been capped. Knight LaBelle's been capped. Jebison, we know about that. Santi Lopez of Pumas. He's been around the hasn't been capped, but he's been around the setup. Cap tied, I should say. Played at the U17 World Cup, though, or CONCACAF tournament to qualify for the World Cup. Played pretty well. That's the big one right now that hasn't been cap tied. 46th minute, 3-2. LA Galaxy on the ball. Max Morales announced this could be his final year. Not sure if he's retiring, but we need a replacement attacking mid. I would agree with that. Yep. 47th minute. Playing forwards, LA Galaxy. Hargreaves was wrong not to choose Canada. That was always a Judas-type field or move to me. So that's my opinion there. 48th minute. Playing forward, Ricky Poosh. Still on the ball. Plays it to Nelson. Yep. Galaxy still. Over the top. Headed down. Ricky Poosh. Still on the ball. Joveljic plays through. Shot. Is he onside? No, he was saved anyway. Saved anyway. I think Canada's closest to Kings of CONCACAF, but if they win the Nations League, I think they're there. They're the best team in CONCACAF right now, but Kings, if they win Nations League, yeah, or Gold Cup. Off the post. But he was off, but Royce was offside anyway, so 49th minute. Over the top. Oh, yeah, Red Bull will be able to wear their red and black jersey during the MLS Cup if they play LA Galaxy. Yeah, that's true. Playing forward. Peck. Shot. Goal. Gabriel Peck. Cuts through the defense like a hot knife through butter. 4-2. 4-2. LA Galaxy. Gabriel Peck with another goal. Another goal for Gabriel Peck. Just cuts through the defense like a hot knife through butter. Boom. Slots it to the far post. Dane St. Clair can't get a hand to it. Dotson and Boxall were absolutely just burnt like toast. Boom. 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 Kisses off the post and in. 4-2. Gabriel Peck with 2 goals. 50th minute. 51st minute. Here we go. Boom. 51st minute. Galaxy are on fire. On fire. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 52nd minute. Now the question is how does Minnesota answer? 4-3, I wouldn't be surprised. Who had the over? Okay, good. MLS better go back to Venice Beach with a trophy and big logo like they did 2022 if LA makes it to the final. Well, it depends if they consider that Galaxy territory. I mean, it is in LA, but do they consider it Galaxy territory? That's the question. That was a pretty cool view, though. True. Bongi Long Juan gets a yellow card. Free kick for the Galaxy. It's for marketing. True. True. Marco Royce with a free kick. 53rd minute. Cross in. Header. Header. Out for a goal. Corner kick. It is. It is. We'll see. I'm not too sure. 54th minute goal kick. Yeah, that's about more right. Yep. All up to you. It's all up to you. Whatever you think's best for you. It's your decision. Whatever you think's best for you. Fifty-fifth minute. $55 minutes of football down. 35 more to go. Playing forward. I'm excited. I'm very excited. This should be very interesting. Yep. But maybe Minnesota gets one more too. Oh. I don't know. I think Peck is better at this point. Painsel's a talented player, but he sometimes plays under his ability. I got to go with Peck. Ever since he's got in there, especially this year, he's been a shining star. I think I got to go Gabriel Peck. Painsel's had his moments, but crossed in, punched away, Painsel, shot way over the bar. That'll be caught by Dane St. Clair. Probably not. I agree. I probably won't be able to make it to a Club World Cup match. No. Painsel down. It's not good. 57th minute. Ricky Puig gets a yellow card for his tackle. Free kick for Minnesota. Past the post, goal kick, 59th minute. Okay, yeah, that was his first yellow card. Ricky Puig's first yellow card in the playoffs. Hopefully at some point, preferably Leafs Islanders or Penguins Islanders. We'll see. At some point, I would gladly go to UBS Arena for an Islanders game. Very likely would be Leafs versus Islanders or Penguins versus Islanders, but or Blues versus Islanders, one of the three. Probably, very likely if that's the case, but kind of would have to. LA Galaxy, Seattle Feed families. It's going to be a good game for sure. Puig pushed off the ball. If I'm Vanny, I might just pull Ricky Puig soon. Game's getting a bit chippy. I would pull him, frankly. I'd put Marky Delgado in if I was Vanny. I can't risk Ricky Puig getting a second yellow. I can't. Like, I wouldn't do it. I would get him out. I know it's only a 2-goal lead, but at this point, I would get him out. Does Seattle still shithouse? They already played at Scottrade this year, so if I do, it would be next season. Thoughts on the Canadian Premier League? It's a pretty good league. It's an interesting, a talented league. It's on the up. I think it's one of the best, one of the top 5 in CONCACAF. I think they can't prove that now that I guess they can because it's CCL, but I think they're better than the Central American leagues, except maybe Costa Rica. Song Bin is on for trap. '61st minute. Leafs are down 1-0 to Utah. Damn. 61st minute. LA Galaxy have 4 players with 20-plus goal contributions this year. Ooh. Edmonton. Yellow card. Ricky Puig tackled down. Yellow card for Oluwaseyi. It's Red Bull a buzzsaw. Honestly, at this point, yeah. At least out of the East, I think LA Galaxy. Buzzsaw meets buzzsaw. Interesting idea. Playing forward. 63rd minute. It would suck if they were better. It would suck if there was another MLS team in Toronto as like a second shot, blocked, saved, and they were better than TFC. That would just, oh my. That would just be something. I don't think that would happen, though. Like, I know LAFC is a dual team town, and New York, but I don't think they would do that in Toronto. And I don't think they call up Forge or York to the MLS. Be cool to see, but I don't think they would do it. 63rd minute. I think it's more likely that the MLS Canadian teams might end up being in the CPL at some point. At least Montreal and Vancouver. Sup, Peugeot. Galaxy can't afford to lose him for the final to an injury or red. Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, 5 minutes ago? Pull him. I think Toronto could. It would just suck to see the new team be better. Technically, they already do. With York United in the CPL and Hamilton being in the GTA in the CPL and all the League One Ontario teams that are in the GTA. They technically do. Oh, and TFC 2. 64th minute. But I said Ricky Poo should be pulled for Marky Delgado. Simple. I mean, why wouldn't you? Joveljic plays it back, 65th minute. I ain't going to see it, Blitzo. Royce and Pooge's dual playmakers is booming like Tesla stock post-election. Or like Bitcoin. Bitcoin's finally booming. I made a profit in crypto, just so you know. If I sell it, which I won't. As long as I sell it above like 150. As long as I sell it about 200, I make a profit. .66-minute corner. Plays forward. Stephen Fry played for he did play for TFC. Then Paul Mariner let him go. I mean, he was a good goalkeeper, but he wasn't the same guy he is now. Stephen Fry became a really good goalkeeper and a star with the Sounders, but he was solid. He showed flashes of what he is over in Toronto, but they let him go for Joe Bendick. And we regretted that one, didn't we? Kelvin Yeboah has the most expected goals, but LA has the lead. Damn. LA Galaxy has been the better team. They've been a buzzsaw, but Minnesota's had their moments against the run of play. Yes, I did. I think, wasn't he playing for CB Foz last year? I think, yeah, it was CB Foz, I think. But he's still kicking it. I like João Plata. Still do, frankly. If there was a city with two teams, it would probably be Toronto, is what I was saying. Orlando, 1-0. They got a goal and pretty much played that game out. Yeah, me either. Yeah, Defoe played for TFC, and then he got homesick and left. But it got us Josie Altidore, so in the end, there you go. TFC always get rid of good players with potential and players with potential. The season TFC got rid of Girault, he would have been league MVP. Yep. Man, that hurt me. When Girault got taken or traded to Red Bull and then went to DC, I still loved Girault as a player at the time, but damn, I was hurt. Just remember, I was still in elementary school when that happened. So, yeah, that definitely. Marco Royce is coming off for Marky Delgado. Why is Ricky Puig still playing? Yeah, I don't think they're beating Red Bull, to be honest. I'm starting to feel like Red Bull probably. Marco Royce is off for Marky Delgado. And Ricky Puig is still on the pitch. Take him off before he gets a second yellow or gets injured. Take him off. I'd say Seattle. NYCFC for a short while there, they were. I don't think anymore. But Seattle. Well, I may still be the one holding on to that. But Seattle was there for a while as well. Columbus, the Trillium Cup's not a real rivalry. It used to be because there wasn't Montreal. Now it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. In my book, it's a stupid rivalry. It's even less of a rivalry than Vancouver, and Vancouver's not a rivalry to me. So, but at least the Trillium Cup's a thing. So, I agree with that. Yes. I would love that. Yep. 70th minute, 4-2 LA Galaxy. 4-2. Yeah, I think so. Teemu Pukki coming on for long one. Yep, Teemu Pukki is on. So all three of Minnesota's strikers are on the pitch. They're going for it. I would love to see it. Toronto FC versus Detroit. Detroit City FC. By the way, guess who's coaching Detroit City FC? Danny Dichio. I know. He was their manager this year. I still think he is. I don't think he left. Danny Dichio is their manager. You know what? I want the friendly. Screw it. I want Toronto versus Detroit friendly at Ford Field. Do it. It should happen. We play our first ever goal scorer, coaching the opposite team at Ford Field. Of course. That'd be awesome. It should happen. I think, well, right now, I still think Toronto, they should win, but who knows? Harvey. He's became the manager of Detroit City. At least he was over the season. He still is. Vegas. I would like to see it. Zlatan Galaxy legend. Red Bulls, Bradley Wright Phillips, LAFC, Vela. Well, I mean, Galaxy also has Donovan, Beckham. I mean, Zlatan is Zlatan, but all he was an egotistical goal scorer for the Galaxy. I mean, Beckham won trophies. Donovan won trophies. Robbie Keane won trophies. Do we really? Okay. Tati, yeah. He's playing well in Italy, too. But I say Vegas. Vegas, Sacramento, or Phoenix. Or Louisville. Actually, Louisville. Louisville. Louisville or Vegas? I want them to even out the East and West. So San Diego, Vegas. I think East would only need one to even out. If they did that, yeah, give me Louisville. San Diego's already there. Give me Vegas in the West, Louisville in the East. Boom. Louisville deserves it. Screw Indianapolis. Give me Louisville. Give me Louisville. 74th minute, 4-2. Well, yeah, Detroit would be nice too, but yeah, but I wouldn't say he's a legend. Not like Maxi or Totti. Who won the trophy? Right. It's not as bad as St. Louis. It's not as bad as St. Louis. Like when I've been in Louisville, I've watched the local news in Louisville. And it's been over multiple years where I've seen it. I haven't seen it be like a St. Louis newscast at 5 a.m. Trust me, you watch News 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, it leads off with somebody shot, downtown, whatever, then a fire, then another shooting, and then the weather. It's gotten worse and worse over the past 10 years. And then back to crime. Yeah, I'm surprised. They should. Like, seriously, it wasn't that bad 10 years ago. Like, when it comes to St. Louis news, it wasn't that bad 10 years ago. Like, yeah, there was, like, news about shootings and crime and fires, but it wasn't that bad. You watch the news in St. Louis every morning, it's legitimately shooting, fires, shooting, weather, shooting, crime. It's sports. And you could go pirate News 4 at 5 o'clock in the morning and see if I'm right. I agree with that. I wouldn't lie to you, but if you wanted to check my work, do it. I threw weather in there. Any TFC Cold Heroes? Frings? Oh. Well, that's what the news is for. I'm just saying St. Louis news is. Sometimes there are some good stories for some cities. And penalty for LA Galaxy. I mean, yeah, it's what the news is for, but it's just crazy that it's like all bad news except for the weather and sports. And weather can be bad news depending on what the SBC outlooks look like during the day. Depends. Sports, I guess that could be bad news, but comparatively, Gabriel Peck draws a PK. Yep. Oh, that could be checked. So, Torsten Frings, I mean, Danny Dichio's a cult hero. Girault is a legend. Torsten Frings, no. TFC called heroes besides. Tolant Ricketts. Benoit Cheroux. 78th minute. Is Gabriel Peck taking the penalty? Yes, he is. Gabriel Peck taking the penalty. He could go for a hat trick. Will he get it? Gabriel Peck for the hat trick. Shot saved. Saved by Dane St. Clair. It's still 4-2. Yep. I agree with that. Yeah. But Detroit definitely is because of the failure of the auto industry and the recession. I don't know why St. Louis is degrading. I really don't. Detroit's like, oh, the auto industry failed, and it's a big auto industry place. We kind of know why that degraded during the recession, and it's never really bounced back. The vibes of Detroit have bounced back with Dan Campbell, but I said Danny Dichio. But at least their vibes have bounced back, you know? Detroit seems like it's on the up and up thanks to Dan Campbell and the Tigers. They've definitely put on a good face. So, but yeah, New Jersey's cheaper because it's New Jersey. But hey, I'd rather live in Jersey too. If I could buy Tony Soprano's house, I would. If I could buy Tony Soprano's house, I would. 10 minutes to go. Playing forward, Joveljic, but Harvey gets there with 10 minutes to go. Yep. Joveljic plays it through. Paintsel. Whoa! Past the post. Goal kick. Saved. Wider left than Kamala. Cross in. Saved. Oh. 80th minute. They got to put these away. They'll be fine. It's only 10 minutes. Seattle won't be as forgiving. I don't think Seattle would score 2 goals either. I think they're going to be very defensive. So we'll see. Playing forward, 81st minute. Yep. Yellow card. That's game. Diaz is off with a red card. Second yellow, he's gone. Minnesota's down a man with 8 minutes to go. There's no way they score 2 goals. It's as good as done. It's as good as done. LA's as good on to the conference final. And it's going to be LA hosting Seattle, Orlando hosting Red Bull. The Eastern finalists are fighting for MLS Cup spot. The Western finalists are probably fighting to win MLS Cup, to be the favorite. But anything can happen. Well, their goose is cooked. Yeah. I wouldn't have an idea. But Thoughts on your last comment? NYC cost of living is so expensive. People are moving out of the city altogether. That's bad long term for NYC and Congress because the NYC district or state loses a congressional seat. I'm not complaining. Tough shit. The Democrats are going to cry about it. Yeah, of course they will, but it's your fault. It's the neo-libs' fault for driving up the cost of living. It's your fault. And do we remember how red New York was in 2022? I know some of that's flipped back, but it's possible. Well, Trump did run very close in New York as well. Some of those seats did flip back, though, sadly. So. '84th minute. There you go. LA Galaxy is back. That's the storyline now. That's the storyline now. LA Galaxy's back, just like the Dodgers. The Dodgers won a World Series for the first time since 88, a full season. They're back. LA Galaxy, first time they've won an MLS Cup since the early 2010s. For the first time in about 10 years, the Galaxy are back. I can see why I like the Croatians then. I knew I liked Croatians for, well, Paintsel. To put it away, he does! Paintsel with a fifth. Slots it home. Paintsel with a brace. Runs in and just slots it home. There you go. He did. Red Bulls are somehow going to make the MLS Cup for the second time ever, probably. Joseph Paintsel with another go. There it is. Game, set, match, 5-2, 5-2. That'd be cool if they did it. Modric TFC confirmed. I wish. Yes. Yes. Paintsel finally paints a goal. Well, he got a second one. This is his second one of the night. Markinich is coming on. Former St. Louis player. 86th minute for Paintsel. 5-2. Nice finish. Trump says Barron is so tall because his grandmother fed him lots of Kranska sausages. Speaking of Rio, how do you feel? Croat tells you they don't like Pierre Polyev. What do you think about that? Rosales is off for Markinich. I like Monster more than Red Bull. I don't like either, frankly. Like, I'll get my caffeine out of soda. Not really coffee. Not really energy drinks. I'll just drink a soda. It's whatever. I'm not really a fan of energy drinks, to be fair. Like, part of it tastes like, get the wrong flavor. It tastes like gasoline. It tastes like gasoline. What's that coming down the track? I don't like either of them. I don't like either of them. So is it devil you know or devil you don't? I don't know. I mean, I know Trudeau, the Devil Trudeau is. I don't know the Devil. I kind of can figure, but I don't know the Devil Newsom is. Neither, please. Neither. They're similar. Neither. Haters gonna hate Galaxy. Hey, they deserve to win. Favorite Red Bull is the dragon fruit. Don't drink it because caffeine's killing me. No more coffee. Well, that's what decaf's for. Good choice. Header. Oh. Could this be 6? No. Nope, no room. So, Pierre. Most Croatians like Pierre. Jovalic! 6! Dejan Jovalic for 6. Brace from Jovalic. Brace from Peck. Brace from Pencil. Piano man. Cesaros. Dejan Jovalic. Everybody who scored a goal in this match has scored 2. The LA Galaxy are participating. The LA Galaxy are participating in the Jeffrey Dahmer challenge because Minnesota may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. The Galaxy, the Minnesota, the Loons may be dead, but they're still getting fucked. Jeffrey Dahmer has risen from his seat. 90th minute for Jovalic. Oh, Ricky Pooge is finally off. Not hurt. Not a second yellow. Good for him. 5 minutes of stoppage time. Jeffrey Dahmer has risen from his seat. No, that is incidental. LA Galaxy about to turn to Prime Undertaker. That's sad. Well, Mississippi State's women's soccer team lost to Notre Dame then. Crap, that sucks. Now it's going to be Crapeau, but it ain't going to be St. Clair. No, Crapeau's going to start. St. Clair is not starting unless Crapeau gets injured. I'm not worried. Well, if he gets hurt, I'll be worried. "92nd minute. I'm not worried. With that being said, LA Galaxy 6-2. They will advance. I'm the man in the box. I'm the man in the box. Straighten up your moral soul and get to the box. I'm the man in the box. Jack vs. Hijuk was a good game today. Entertaining. Good to hear. "93rd minute. Cuevas coming on for LA Galaxy. Okay, yeah, there's enough room for stats. Galaxy are the favorites, yes. 94th minute. Because I can't do. 94th minute, cleared away. Yellow card. It's not midnight. It's too early for that. Full time. It's way too early for that. It's not MLS After Dark yet. 6-2. LA Galaxy wins. LA Galaxy gets the win 6-2. At least I got that one right. There we go. Nice. You should. LA Galaxy is going to host the Seattle Sounders. In the Western Conference Final. All right. But the game's over. LA Galaxy's through 6-2. 6-2. Esta noche. Well-deserved win. Boom. There we go. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put some playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you within the hour for the review of this match. Galaxy dominated. And we'll figure out how to make this more around 10 minutes. Because there you go. With that being said, congratulations, Galaxy. Felicidades, Galaxy. Commiserations, Minnesota. But Minnesota got whipped. Galaxy are through. Galaxy hosts the Western Conference Final. and very likely are the favorites to win MLS Cup out of the Final Four. Final Four, Orlando, New York Red Bull, Seattle Sounders, LA Galaxy. Who do you think's winning that? Either way, I'll see you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.